Okay, so now for Taurus, June 2019 love monthly forecast. So if you have Taurus, if you're in the sign of Taurus rather, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising, or also what we call your ascendant sign in Taurus, this reading is for you. Now, for our first card, we have the Two of Cups. And Two of Cups is essentially all about relationships, connecting with another person, and all that, everything is being reciprocated. And it could be that you are in a relationship, or, you probably have met someone new, maybe internet dating. I was actually thinking about some astrology things in my mind. But anyway, let's focus on the cards first. And this could really tell us that because it's in the position of what's going on here, it seems that you are in a connection and relationship with a certain person. This person could be someone new or so, because it does have that loving and, very light-hearted energy here. Especially that it's with the Knight of Cups. So this is like a man pursuing you, or, having some form of sweet connection, sweet talks, and all that. So this could be telling us that, you are in a relationship, you're dating, or probably you have started dating, and if not, then probably you'll have a chance to meet someone on June. That is also a possibility. But, So whether you are single, in a relationship, or whatever type of relationship or marriage that is, you are in a connection with a certain person, and it seems that everything is going well. Or at the very least, the energy here is a lot more pleasing. And it seems that you view this person as a affectionate one, someone who really cares for you, and all that. But we do have the highlight card here of the Eight of Cups. So if you notice, I am already skipping ahead, going to the top of the spread. And this is because the Emperor and the King of Wands is something that I'm going to be explaining later. But I'm going to focus on the crowning energy of this, which is the Eight of Cups. And this is because of your own fears, So even though everything is going well, there is probably going to be it's something that you're struggling at the present moment, or probably, it's something that comes and goes. Like at the back of your head, you're probably thinking that this is not something that's going to last, or eventually this relationship is going to die down, or this person is going to betray me or leave me. So even though that the energy at the present moment, at the current situation is all going well, at the back of your head or at the top of your mind, you're still thinking that this person might leave you, this relationship is going to leave you, and this is probably because of your past experiences. And this reading is especially going to tune in, I believe, to those people that have trust issues in the relationship. Maybe they have been fooled or played with by their partner or a potential person to be with. And it has sink in like that. But it does shows us here that, this person is someone that you can trust, or at the very least, this is how they are acting towards you at the present moment. They might be, very authoritarian. They are quite of a balanced person wherein they care for you. At the same time, they don't forget their job, their career. So probably, I'm not saying all of you, are sometimes, like you're telling yourself that you want a person or a partner that's sweet and very caring to you, and at the same time, they can provide for you as well. But once you enter a relationship, or once you are already in that setup of a relationship, sometimes there are desires that are very much unreasonable, that it makes you feel that, why is he not giving me some form of priority? So this kind of makes me feel that, some Taurus out there are just so impossible to please, because they would say that I want this scenario, and once they have it, they kind of question it, they want more than what is being given. So yeah, so for a lot of Taurus out there, I kind of believe that the month of June is probably going to be dealing with your own self, because the relationship itself seems to be going well. And you just might have to deal with, your, whatever is going on your head, and with your emotions at the same time, since I kind of feel that they're going haywire or going from one place to another. And at some point, or in the early stages especially in the early stages of a relationship, or at the beginning phase, this is something that's okay, like something that the other person will find cute. But of course, if you drag this down over and over, it becomes a form of an obsession. And this is something that you need to be aware of. We do have the Devil card in the near future, and this could represent a lot of things. So I'm going to be breaking down this little by little. This could represent that, everything's going well, and maybe because of your own attitude or self-limiting belief, you might succumb to personality, I'm not saying personality disorders, but the negative side of your emotions and your personality might come up, and who knows when that other person is going to be getting tired of this kind of setup, even though a lot of Taurus tends to repeat things, there is a comfort zone that they are in, whether it's a comfort zone or of being positive or negative. They like that comfort zone, and sometimes it's hard for them to change their mind or change their, energy or groove and all that. So just be mindful, and before expressing yourself or saying something, make sure that you're really grounding and centering yourself, and really thinking about things before saying them. Because a lot of Taurus wants to feel pleased in this reading, at the very least. If you're tuning in, you're someone that you want to feel pleased. You want this person to always say the right words to you. you know, like you will, especially for women, they would like saying that, I'm sure you don't love me, or I'm sure you'll find someone else better, or, you know, sometimes there are people that say negative things, thinking or having that habit that the other person is going to encourage them or send them some form of comforting words, and they will feel better. And sometimes, truth be told, this is not something that is going to work every time. So just keep in mind when everything is becoming a cycle, because that could lead to some form of difficulty in the near future. Now, another way this could play out is that you might meet someone, a potential person, a new partner for you that is, you know, very much capable, authoritarian, and really handsome, you know, someone who got it all. And you might have your own fears, but there is going to be a strong attraction that's going to pull you guys together. And, you know, it might lead to a form of a relationship that is very strong and magnetic at the same time. So, let's say, and the month of June is really more about, if you want things to last, if you want this relationship to go to a new height, you know, there is really a need for you to work on your fears. Maybe you are with a person who seem like a party guy, or, you know, a jock, and you feel that you are the nerd girl over here. So I'm seeing this vibe and setup, you know, like the view you have with that person is too high, and you are giving yourself no credit at all. So the month of June is really more on gaining some form of confidence in this relationship that, you know, probably the other person is going to be helping you with it. So, I actually really feel that it's either this person is someone that's going to be entering your life very soon, and this person is going to be someone prominent, going to be very significant for you. And it's really more just of trying to work hard to make things a lot more stable, I believe, you know, because I really don't see any problems and issues here, especially for those who are already in a relationship. It could represent that things are going to get deeper. There is going to be, you know, a deeper sense. I would not say a deeper sense of commitment, but I feel that this is making the two of you a lot more closer to each other. You know, you might know more about this person for good and for bad. You know, you are going to see the good and ugly side of things in this relationship. And of course, it's going to be up to you guys how you are going to work with this. But I believe that, you know, it has a lot of progression. It has a lot of, you know, because there's a lot of fire energy here. So it's really telling us that it's all go, go, go. And the energy here is really more about you facing your own fears. So it's like you're battling your own shadow, I believe, and trying to overcome it. And for some of you guys, it's going to be with the help with another person. And that person is going to play some form of significant role for you for the month of June. So, yeah. Just be mindful of those habits that you have and self-limiting belief, because I believe that this is what's going to hold you back. And the energy that we have here is not holding us back, but it's going to be moving forward. So, if you are having some form of problems with that, things can get complicated. We do have the Seven of Wands here, and the Seven of Wands is, something that you need to work really, really hard for it. But eventually, it is also the card of success. Like, you reap what you sow. So, there is a possibility that, you have been single all your life, and this is the time for you to be out there and be in a relationship. And try not to lower your self-esteem just because of your past experiences. If someone is attracted to you, don't try to always second guess and trying to be a psychic, thinking that they don't like me, they think like this to me. So a lot of Taurus out there have this kind of mindset. And it's all based on their experience and telling themselves that they're just being practical and real. But at the same time, it's a very pessimistic kind of a view towards people and towards yourself in general as well. So, June is supposed to be a very good month for you, for a lot of Taurus out there. And an opportunity to meet someone new. This is really the strongest energy right there. The opportunity to meet someone new if you're single. And even if you are in a relationship, probably you might meet someone new that, can lead to some form of temptations and all that. So be mindful. If you are already in a relationship, then in a marriage or relationship, then you're probably going to have to battle on those negative thinking or negative behaviors that you have been having. So more than the relationship, you need to have a relationship with your own self as well, and try to raise your vibrations to a higher level, so that things are going to be more stable and less dramatic. That sort of stuff. So, this is my reading for you guys, for Taurus. And I hope you guys resonated with this. Again, this is just a general reading, so I really don't think that it's going to resonate with everyone. But this is what I'm picking up for Taurus out there. And I know I had some Taurus before saying, what if I'm single or in a relationship? That is why I'm breaking this down to how I can see it in different kinds of, relationship status kind of thing. So it's going to apply to you whether you're a male, female, and all that, regardless of your relationship status. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you wanted more of these types of readings. And I'll see you guys again next time.